Hi, I'm Victor, 22 years old, fresh out of college with a business degree that my stepfather, Richard, loved to remind me he paid for every single day. You know, Victor, Richard said over dinner that Tuesday night, cutting into his steak with surgical precision. I've been thinking about your future. My mom glanced up nervously. Richard, maybe we should discuss this later. No, Linda, the boy needs to hear this now. He set down his knife and fork, giving me that look, the one that said I was about to hate whatever came next. You're graduated now, 22 years old. Time to stand on your own 2 feet. I've been applying to jobs, I said carefully. I have 3 interviews lined up next week. Good. You'll need that income because I'm cutting you off. Completely. Effective immediately. The room went silent except for the ticking of the grandfather clock in the hallway. What? My mom's voice cracked. Richard, we discussed this. I said I'd think about it, and I have. The boys had a free ride long enough. College is done. My obligation is done. Your obligation? I felt heat rising in my chest. I'm your son. Richard laughed, actually laughed. You're Linda's son. Let's not pretend otherwise. I married your mother. I provided for you out of courtesy, but you're not my blood. Never have been, never will be. Richard! My mom stood up, her chair scraping against the hardwood. How dare you? How dare I? How dare I speak the truth in my own house that I paid for? He turned back to me. You have 2 weeks to find your own place. I've already spoken to the landlord at the building downtown. Month-to-month lease, but the deposit and first month are on you. You can't be serious, I said. Dead serious. Your mother and I have our own plans. We're thinking of traveling, maybe getting a vacation home in Cabo. Can't do that with a grown man living in our guest room, eating our food, using our electricity. He's my son. And he's an adult now, Linda. This is what adults do. They leave the nest. Richard picked up his fork again. Besides, his real father should have been handling this years ago. Where is dear old dad these days, Victor? Still working that factory job in Detroit? I stood up so fast my chair fell backward. Don't talk about him. You don't know anything about him. I know he abandoned you when you were 5. I know I'm the one who raised you, put a roof over your head, paid for that fancy degree. And this is the thanks I get? Attitude? Thanks. You want thanks for treating me like an unwanted guest for 17 years? Victor, please. My mom reached for my arm, but I pulled away. No, Mom. He's right about one thing. I'm done here. I looked at Richard, meeting his cold, satisfied smile. 2 weeks? I'll be out in 1. Good. Leave your house key on the counter when you go. I walked toward my room, but my mom followed. Victor, wait. Let me talk to him. Maybe if we... There's no we, Mom. There never was. He just told us exactly how he feels. He's just having a bad day. The business has been stressful. Mom. I stopped, turning to face her. When are you going to stop making excuses for him? He's made it crystal clear I don't belong here. And you know what? He's right. I don't. Where will you go? I hadn't thought that far ahead, but the answer came to me. Maybe I'll call Dad, my real dad. Her face went pale. Victor, you haven't spoken to him in years. Because Richard didn't want me to. Because you chose him over my relationship with my own father. The words hurt coming out, but they were true. I'll start packing tonight. I called my dad from a gas station parking lot 2 days later. My hands shook as I dialed the number I'd kept hidden in my wallet for years. Hello? His voice was older, rougher, but unmistakably him. Dad? It's Victor. Silence. Then, Victor? My Victor? Yeah, it's me. Oh my God, son, His voice broke. I can't believe it's really you. Where are you? Are you okay? I'm okay. Well, no, actually I'm not. Richard kicked me out. That son of a... He caught himself. Sorry, what happened? I told him everything. The dinner, the cruel words, the 2-week ultimatum. He listened without interrupting, and I could hear him breathing hard on the other end. You come here, he said finally. Right now. I'm in Lansing now, not Detroit anymore. Got a better job, a house. Your sister's here too, Emma. She's 15 now, smart as a whip. She asks about you all the time. I have a sister? Well, half-sister, from my marriage to Sarah. But Victor, she knows all about you. We've never stopped talking about you. Never stopped hoping you'd reach out. My throat tightened. Richard wouldn't let me. And Mom, she just went along with it. Linda always did what was easiest, not what was right. But that doesn't matter now. What matters is you're calling me. Send me your location. I'm coming to get you. Dad, you don't have to. Like hell I don't. You're my son. You've always been my son. 3 hours later, I was sitting in my dad's living room meeting my teenage sister for the first time. "You really look like the pictures," Emma said, studying me with bright, curious eyes. "Dad keeps them in his office. Mom says he looks at them when he thinks no one's watching." "Emma," Dad warned gently, but he was smiling. "What? It's true. You totally cry sometimes." "I'm making up for lost time," Dad said, not ashamed at all. He turned to me. "I've missed 17 years of your life, Victor. Your graduations, your birthdays, everything. That bastard stole all of that from us. He said you abandoned me." "That's a lie." Dad's jaw clenched. "Your mother and I divorced, yes. It was messy and I made mistakes, but I never abandoned you. I fought for custody, fought for visitation. Richard had better lawyers, more money. He made it impossible. And eventually, Linda stopped answering my calls, stopped bringing you to our scheduled visits. I tried, son. God knows I tried." "I believe you," I said, and realized I meant it. We talked for hours. Dad told me about his life, his job as a plant supervisor, how he'd remarried Sarah 5 years ago. Emma showed me her room, her art projects, asked a million questions about college and what I wanted to do with my life. The next morning, I walked to the corner store for coffee. On impulse, maybe because I felt like my luck was changing, I bought a lottery ticket. Powerball. The jackpot was up to 127 million. "Big dreams?" the clerk asked, an older woman with kind eyes and a name tag that read Shirley. "Maybe it's time I had some," I replied. 2 days later, I was helping Dad fix the back deck when Emma came running outside, waving her phone. "Victor, Victor, check your lottery ticket, now." "What?" "The Powerball numbers. They just announced them. Check your ticket." I'd honestly forgotten about it. I pulled out my wallet, found the crumpled ticket, and Emma grabbed her phone. Okay. First number 17. I looked down. Got it. 23. "Yeah." 34, 42, 58, and Powerball 13. My hands went numb. "Emma, read those again, slowly." She did. Every single number matched. "Dad!" Emma screamed. "Dad! Victor won the lottery!" Dad came running out, saw my face, saw the ticket. "Son, is she serious?" "I think I just won $127 million, I whispered. I waited 2 weeks before going back. I wanted the money secured and verified. Mom answered the door. "Victor, I was hoping you'd come by." "Is he here?" "In his office. Victor, please." "Now is perfect." I walked past her. Richard looked up from his computer. Well, the prodigal son returns. Let me guess, you're here to beg." "I came to get my things. The boxes in the garage?" "Already donated them. Figured you weren't coming back." "You donated my stuff? Why keep junk nobody wants?" He leaned back in his leather chair. "So how's life treating you? Living in some studio, eating ramen?" "I'm doing great, actually, living with my dad." Richard snorted. "That loser? What's he going to teach you?" "What family actually means." "Family? You want to know what family means? It means I put up with you for 17 years. And for what? You kicked me out because I wasn't your blood. You called my father a deadbeat. Because you were a burden. You think I wanted to raise another man's kid? I did it for Linda." Mom appeared in the doorway. "Please, both of you, stay out of this, Linda." Then back to me. "You're entitled. In 6 months, you'll come crawling back, begging me to help you, and I'll laugh in your face. Actually, I won't need your help, ever." "Oh, really? Making what, 30,000 a year?" "I won the lottery, Richard. Powerball, $127 million. The color drained from his face. "You're lying." I showed him the bank statement. That's not possible. "And do you know what I'm doing with it? Taking care of my real family? My dad, paid off his mortgage, my sister, full college ride, that Cabo vacation you wanted, I'm sending them, first class." Richard stood up, hands shaking. "Victor, son, listen, I was too harsh. Don't call me son. I was stressed. I didn't mean those things." "Yes, you did." No, I was just trying to motivate you. And look, it worked. We can start fresh." "Start fresh? You want to start fresh now that I have money?" "It's not about the money. It's always been about money with you, Richard." Mom moved toward me. "Victor, maybe we could talk." "I tried that. He called me a burden, said I wasn't family." "I was wrong," Richard's voice cracked. "I was angry and stupid. You are family. You're my son." "No, you housed me. There's a difference." "Victor, please, I apologize, sincerely. Let me make it up to you." "No." "What do you mean, no?" "I mean, your apology means nothing. You don't get to treat people like garbage and say sorry when it's convenient." "I do care. I've always cared." "You cared about control. Well, I don't need anything from you. Not your money, Not your house, not your fake apologies. Richard's face turned red. You ungrateful little, I should have let you rot. There it is, your real feelings. He lunged forward, grabbing my shirt. You walk out that door, you're dead to me. I pulled away. I was always dead to you. He shoved me toward the door. Get out of my house. Don't touch me again. That's assault. I don't mind getting lawyers involved. The next day, police called. Richard had filed a complaint claiming I'd threatened and robbed him. Officer Davis listened to my story, verified my lottery win, then brought Mom in. She confirmed everything. Richard was warned about filing false reports and told any further contact would result in assault charges. Dad picked me up. How'd it go? Richard lied. Mom told the truth. He's been warned to leave me alone. Good. If he comes near you again, he goes through me. Does this mean you're staying? Emma asked from the front seat. If you'll have me. Victor, this is your home, Dad said. Actually, that money is going to your mortgage, Emma's college, whatever this family needs. That's too much. It's not enough for what you're giving me now. Emma turned around. So what will you do with the rest? Start a foundation. Help kids whose families are split up, whose parents are kept apart. Give them legal help, resources. That's perfect, Dad said. Turn your pain into something good. Someone taught me that family isn't about blood. It's about showing up and loving people even when it's hard. 2 weeks later, Mom showed up. I almost didn't answer, but Emma convinced me. Victor, thank you for seeing me. What do you want? I filed for divorce. That stopped me. What? You were right. I chose Richard over you, over my own happiness for almost 2 decades. Why are you telling me this? Because you deserve better. I can't change the past, but I'm trying to be better. I wanted to slam the door. I can't forgive you yet, maybe not ever, but I'm glad you're leaving him. That's more than I deserve. She paused. Richard's telling everyone you're terrible, that you tricked him. He's facing financial problems too. Might lose the house. He asked me to convince you to help. That's not my problem. I know. I just thought you should know. She looked at me. I hope someday you can be happy, Victor. You deserve that. That evening, we gathered for pizza and board games. Dad, Sarah, Emma, and me. I'm thinking of going back to school, I said. Law, help people navigate custody battles, family rights. If anyone can do it, you can, Sarah said. I'll help you study, Emma offered. Dad raised his soda. To family, real family, the kind you choose and that chooses you back. We clinked glasses and I felt like I belonged. Richard kept trying to contact me for months. Apologies mixed with entitlement, regret mixed with anger. He wanted back in. I blocked his number, deleted the emails, told everyone I had no interest in reconciliation. Some people thought I was cruel, unforgiving. But forgiveness isn't something you owe someone just because they ask for it. Richard had thousands of chances. He chose to waste every one. Last I heard, he lost his business and downsized to a small condo. Mom's divorce wasn't kind to him. He's alone now, still bitter, still blaming everyone but himself. And me? I'm happy. Studying law, helping others, building relationships that matter. So here's my question. Have you ever had someone who only valued you when you had something they wanted? How did you handle it? Let me know in the comments, and if this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more real-life revenge stories. Remember, the best revenge isn't getting even. It's living well without the people who never deserved you in the first place.